over central tendency. So what is central tendency? It's when you have a group, a list of numbers, and you try to find information about it. And answers will always be somewhat in the middle of the list. A number, a value that comes through the middle. It could be the halfway point, the spread between the numbers, something like that, or the average. So today we're going to review over mean, median, mode, and range. So in the previous lesson, mean is average. You have a list of numbers. You add up all the numbers and divide by how many numbers there are on the list. How many numbers are in the list. So you're trying to figure out the average. If you can share the numbers, you have a list of numbers. If you share between here and there, so it comes out every lit. It's all the same. So it's like you're subsidizing a number. For example, if someone has 5 pencils, another person has 10 pencils, or and they have to share between them. What's the average between it? About so you had 5 plus 10 is 15. Divide by 2 students, that's 7.5. So if they had to share 7.5 pencils. Median is you put the numbers from least to greatest. You put them in order, and you find the middle value of the list. So you have to rewrite your list. Mode is the number that occurs most often. If no number is repeated, then there is no mode. Range is just the difference between the largest and smallest. It's how the spread. How far is it from the least to the highest? How far is the spread from the list of numbers? So for example, you have 6 salaries of McDonald's employees. Someone makes $140, $220, $90, $180, $140, and $200. Find these 6 salaries. I want you to, for these 6 salaries, find a mean, median, mode, and range. Let's do mean. So imagine this person, these 2 people have to share some of their money with the $90 person and the $140. So if they share between the 6 of them, what's the average? Each person gets how much money? So in mean, you have to add the numbers. So let's do 140 plus 220 plus 90 plus 180 plus 140 plus 200. What are you dividing by? How many numbers there are on the list? There are 6 employees. So you're going to add up those 6 numbers and divide by 6. So 140, 220, 90, 180, 140, 200. So the ones column is 0. So we have 9 plus 8 is 17, 18, 19, 23, plus 4 is 27, carry the 2 in the hundreds column. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $870 is a total amount. Let's make sure I did this correctly again, because I do add wrong sometimes. 0, 17, 17 plus 8, 25, 22 is 27, carry 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, how embarrassing. $970 divide by 6. So there's 6. So what's $970 divide by 6? One time. How many 6s go in 37? 6 times. How many 6s go in 10? 1 time. And as you can tell, there is a remainder. How many 6s go in 40? Well, we're going to, for this one, let's estimate this. It's about $161 is the average. But if you would like to continue on, so you have to put a decimal, you bring it down, and put a decimal here because we want to find the cents. How many 6s go in 40? 6 times. That's 36. This is going to be repeating. So the average salary for the average weekly salary is $161.66, or about $161, or if you round it, $162. So for example, the employees who make $220 or $200 will have to share some of their income with those who only make $90 and $140. So it equals about $161.66. So now, median, mode, and range. Oh, we're going to have to rewrite our list in order. So let's do order. 90 is the smallest, it's the least, then 140, then 140. Hey, there's a tie. 180, 200, 220. So let's do. Median is, oh, if you speak Spanish, did you know median has the word mediano or medio? ¿Qué significa medio or mediano? That means halfway point, the middle point. So let's see, what's in the middle of this? Blink, blink. This is like the chop suey chop. Hiya, 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 hiya. Or I call it a blinking method. Blink, 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 blink. There are two numbers in the middle. So what number is between 140 and 180? Couple ways you can do this. This is one way you can do it. Since this is going by tens, I'm going to say 150, 160, 170. So what multiples of 10 are between 140 and 180? 150, 160, 170. So blink, 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 blink. So what's the halfway point? 160. The median is 160. Another way to do it is to find a halfway point of these two numbers. You add up those two numbers given to you that are in the halfway point, divide by 2. That's just like average again. So 140 plus 180 is 320. 320 divided by 2 is 160. So the halfway point is 160. Mode is most. Most often. Which number do you see that occurs most often? 140 occurs most. Wait, no, that's 220. Can't read my own handwriting. 140 occurs most often. So 140 is the most visited number. So 2 employees make the same amount of money of 140. And range is the spread between the lowest and the highest. How this person doesn't make as much, but this person makes more money. How far is it from this person to this person? What's the spread? So 220 minus 90, 0. Regroup. Can you take away 9 from a 2? Nope. You got to regroup. 2 becomes 1. This becomes 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. So the spread is $130 from the lowest paid employee to the highest paid employee. So in Central Tennessee, you have mean, median, mode, and range. Again, mean is where you add up all those numbers, divide by how many you have. You're sharing. So everybody can make the same amount of money. The average is $161, or $162, or $161.66. In median, mode, and range, I like listing the numbers in order, numerical order. Then you can find the next 3. Median is the halfway point. So the halfway point is between 140 and 180 is 160. Or you can average these two out and you still get 160. Mode is the number that occurs most often, 140. Range is the spread from the lowest to the highest. How far is it? What's the difference? 130. Mean, median, mode, and range.